down to the farm with a wallet full of dreams. Solana's the fast lane, tearing at the seams. From the back road to the blockchain, she's running like the wind. Low fees, high speed, where the winds begin. Bought a little piece, felt the thrill in my veins. Solana's a ride, breaking all the chains. The dust is flying, but the heart's on fire. Solana's a spark, taking me higher. Solana rodeo, kicking up the dust. Fast as a freight train, in her you can trust. Solana rodeo, on for the ride. From the farm to the moon, she's my country pride.
And bonks in the mix, pump.fun's a party making tricks. Saga in my pocket, NFTs on the wall. Solana's the heartbeat, answering the call. No more waiting, no more lagging the line. She's the queen of the chain and she's all mine. The dust is flying, but the heart's on fire. Solana's a spark, taking me higher.
Solana rodeo, kicking up the dust. Fast as a freight train, in her you can trust. Solana rodeo, hold on for the ride. From the farm to the moon, she's my country pride. The bulls are running, the bears are in the pen. Solana's the future, let the good times begin. Solana rodeo, kicking up the dust. Fast as a freight train, in her you can trust. Solana rodeo. Solana rodeo. Yo, it's Road Dawg Crypto. Here to make you move. Why you ain't hitting that light? What you gotta prove? Show some love, hit that button, let's go. Ooh, subscribe, let's roll. Ooh, subscribe, let's roll. Charts on the wall, like a cowboy's pride. Bull runs coming, watch me take that ride. Fibonacci style, got the flow in my bones. I'm teaching y'all a game, no need to atone. No need to pay, it's free like the open road. But hit that like, don't leave me in cold. Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto knowledge hitting something. Hit subscribe, show some love, don't be frontin'. Fibonacci flow, watch the charts bumpin'. Golden ratios like the sun up high. Crypto got that groove, watch that market fly. Crypto beats like a fiddle, smooth and sweet. Step on the pedal, don't miss a beat. Road Dawg's a name, holding all the keys. But where that love, show me pretty, please. Oh, love you, boy. Record scratch in the mix, vibe deploys. Chant it loud, Fibonacci all day. Road Dawg Crypto lead the way. Woo! Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto knowledge hitting something. Hit subscribe, show some love, don't be frontin'. Fibonacci flow, watch the charts bumpin'. Crypto flows, stacking bricks like Tetris. Got my boots on, feeling restless. Market cap spinning, dizzy in the metrics. Road Dawg howl, barking out the checklist. Ball low, soul high, watch the bag inflate. Digits multiplying, man, it's feeling great. Charts doing flips like a rodeo ride. Pump.fun, yeah, we riding high and wide. Buy some road today, grow that bag, don't delay. Support your boy, pave the way, buy some road today. Coins in my wallet, crypto on my brain. Soul trading wild like I'm dancing in the rain. $1 million dreams, no shame in the game. Click, clack, recode, scratch, rolls a name. Swinging through the graphs like Tarzan on a vine. Degens, so yeah, I'm chasing every sign. Support your boy, yeah, shout out, I see you. Trading on the rise, Road Dawg breakthrough. Bags stacking, it's a symphony. 808 heartbeat, feel the harmony. Soulful chants rise and echo through the night. By the coins on the fight, yes, taking flight. Swing that Telecaster, let it rip. Buy some road today. Grow that bag, don't delay. Pump.fun, let's play. Support your boy, pave the way. Buy some road today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing missing from this song is a little bit of cowbell.
Buy some road today. Grow that bag, don't delay. Pump.fun,
Oh, it's so much better, don't you think?
pave the way. Buy some road today. Yeah.
Let's just keep it out.
Yo! Yo, grab your boots and saddle up. It's crypto time tonight. Out on these digital back roads, chasing that Bitcoin dream. Double bottoms and bull flags ain't as easy as they seem. Not easy. Found a channel called Road Dawg, with charts that light the way. Nightly streams at 10:30, turning night into day. Hard rocks and red smarts, trader talk so real. Meme coins flying high, got that country crypto feel. Yeah. From Bitcoin and Jesus tunes to altcoins crying low. It's education with a laugh, stealing the whole show. So hit the like
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight.
Hit it now. Super
Always
chat
happy to oblige.
questions. Light up the chat.
Prepare yourself for the turkey.
Become a member, get the glow. Exclusive alpha flow. Smash subscribe, spread the
The morning's gray, the clocks are full. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, the late night crypto show is rolling, and you are here on Saturday night. I don't know what that says about your life, but hey, I'm glad to have you here. We had to start with our commercial Good Ass Coffee because somebody forgot to turn the button off, Sean. I'm just talking to you. Hey, I'm sitting here watching Bitcoin like on this 6-minute time frame and everything, and you know, it hit our target. This was our main target that we had, and from a bigger setup, which I don't know if it's on this particular chart or not. I've been having some trouble with. I got a whole new watch list over here. It got cleared out, so I don't have access to some of the charts that we had. But we'll probably run into them. But that was one of our bigger targets for an area, and we should be getting a pullback there. And then there's also this little local thing going on there. And there's this possibility that we might be setting up for another harmonic that could bring us back down here. Possibly, okay? You know, is not complete, and it's not confirmed until it comes down here, all right? And then it's a bullish thing, and that's what it is. You wait for this to play out. That's how they do it. Wait for it to play out, and then go long AF, right? So that's one idea, but she's being awful stubborn over here, but that's okay. So a lot of people are trying to long this AF, and you know, maybe because I got to say here on the other than that idea, you got some good things going on. I mean, Ichimoku Cloud, it just looks like she's all. It looked like looks like she's in ovulation right now, and she's wanting it. Ichimoku Cloud, this is the 4 hour. She's looking spicy. Well, even Market Cipher over here on the 4 hours looking spicy. It's got a confirmed green dot over here. Got stochastics headed to the upside. This money, what do you get? Momentum indicator right here. The wave is starting to head to the upside. the money flow is green, and that's probably the biggest thing you need to pay attention to on this indicator, because when it's green, things go better, and when it's not green or declining green, well, things are just getting worse. If it goes red, then oh my god. So that's kind of cool. So we got some good things going on the indicators. Our RSI, that's one of the trade standards right here. Now, she is in overbought territory. Technically, she's above the 70% area right here. We're in overbought territory. Now, the rule of thumb that you do with this, and I learned this with my bot programming back in the day. Y'all don't know, I didn't start out with TA. I started out with bots because I didn't know how to trade, so I figured, well, I will let them trade for me. Well, I got into a bot that was highly programmable because I wanted versatility and actually own it and not subscribe and do subscription fees. And I had learned a lot about crap that I didn't want to learn about, such as indicators and programming it and how all these strategies work and stuff like that. I did it bass backwards, but a lot of that stuff did carry over. Stochastics, man, when they come down, when they start easing over and then they break the 70%, that's your buy signal or your sell signal. And it doesn't mean it's going to be the top either, but that's what a lot of bots and strategies are going with. That's the RSI strategy right there. In your own nutshell, each of your indicators have a strategy that come with them, or a combination of strategies, but they do. They're not just there to look pretty. All right, so, and then we got the MACD over here, which I follow. It's another staple of TA, and she's doing the old duck lips thing on the 4 hour. And I, as much as I got that little harmonic pattern that could be signaling, it's just a relationship of where we pulled back and went up, that it could be coming back down here, and it's still good. It's making me doubt that will be effective, that might be soon invalidated. Why is that line black? Because black lines matter. That's why. Why are you black? I can't see you though. And you're a little thin. Oh. All right. Anyway. All right, so we got this trend line right here, and it's strong. The only thing on the 4 hour that's giving us a little trouble is that 360 moving average, and that's why we have it here, because we get reactions out of it. It's a good one to have for a bigger, broader strategy, in my personal opinion. Other than the standard 5, which is used in a 5 moving average strategy. We're above the 200, but now here's the warning signs, and here's the thing that gives me a little reason to, not just fade that harmonic idea that we made a higher high. We might be looking for a higher low, or lower low could happen, but it is that our 100 and our 50 and our 21 are still below the 200 moving average here. We get rejected over here at this guy, lose the 9, lose the trend line. We talking to the 21 and then possibly down in the 50 and 100 area. So that doesn't pull back as quite as far as my pattern idea, but it does give us a nice retest of this trend line area. So there's a potential situation that we could come down here and retest the either the breakout area or the actual trend line itself that we broke out of right here. So those are some ideas to keep on the back burner. But right now, I gotta say, here on a Saturday night, how that weekend, price action always, that's so reliable. Yeah. Well, it's fun until it's not, right? So we can have fun with it until that day is not fun. So Bitcoin looking a little bit more exciting, and altcoins. What do you got to say about altcoins? Altcoins are looking kind of juicy right now, right? All right, we zoom out a little bit. This is still the 4 hour chart. And in my personal opinion, other than, our big major ass trend line that we got going on over here, here's our bigger idea. The bigger idea that we were following is bullish, and we hit our area. It's just a possibility. We always got a chance to come back down here and double tap it, right? But so far, we're holding on to our weekly, or our biggest major trend line right here. And so I see this as a possible bear trap scenario. We're getting back into the pattern, starting to climb back up. And this is a harmonic pattern here based on Fibonacci's. And what it means after it completes, like it did, it's bullish. We should be headed back up. And it could be pointing ways to pointing out a path to 139,000, 133,000. Could be. All right. Now, a lot of things can change between there, but that's the ideas we're looking at here, just based on some of these ideas that we're tracking here. So things are looking kind of nice and juicy. Again, this is the 4 hour. We're above the 200 moving average. Got some nice positive crosses that have been happening, but still some laggers here that can pull us down. 21 crosses over that 200 moving average. That's going to be good. It matters when you get the crosses on these moving averages. I mean, it could easily roll over and do a U-turn there too, right? But the cross kind of lines it up a little bit, gives you that little extra push there. And then we wait for some of these other ones to start targeting that 200 moving average too. And there'll be some ups and downs in the prices as that happens. But if we're looking at trend lines and things like that, I kind of like this idea that we're breaking out of a little trend line area right there. That's kind of comforting. That one right there. All right, so this is what Bitcoin looks like, and we're making higher lows and starting to make some higher highs here. Short term, right? Not really taking out 95 yet that we need to, but hey, it's trying. Maybe we can get that into the week if they, after they play their little whale games with us. But we still got to get through tonight and tomorrow with whatever kind of whale games that they're playing now. We are headed at resistance. So if there's anything that I would like to point out, you do have some strong resistance over here. Meaning that maybe my little harmonic thing might get the play that's supposed to get. It's just too early for it to confirm yet to do it. She's still kind of rambunctious, but right up ahead is our 236 fib, the 360 moving average that we've been getting rejected at. This is a good area to get rejected, even if we just make a minor pullback to come back and just test like 90,400 here. My little harmonic guy had us coming back, well, even lower than this. I hope it's wrong. I had about 87.8 somewhere to here. But we'll see. But right now, let's take a look at our indices over here and track our altcoin performance, because I was looking for the possibility it might be getting rejected and pulling back here. I was also looking for that over here too, but I'll tell you what, altcoins have been strong AF. So she's blasting through. I mean, she's getting caught up at those pivot areas like it should, but then she's just going right on through. So, I mean, our target's right over here at $888 billion. And it looked like she was starting to get rejected here at the 786, but no, she's starting to push through it. So altcoins right now, baby, and it may be buy high and sell higher too, and me look at getting in. The only entries I've been able to find on ones have been more high risk entries. Buying something that's already moved up further than where I would normally feel comfortable getting in, other than taking advantage of plays I already had in. But any kind of new perp trader, because I've been looking for several. I got caught up on River, and then River kind of did its thing. River is hanging around. What are you doing? See, she already had her play, and that's what happens. They get their play, and then they got to chill out for a while, right? And so there's no telling how long this period could happen, and that could be it. She could go to a serious depression over here. So got those ideas. So this one's kind of played out, and so to keep chasing it, you're kind of, well, if I keep chasing it, it'll make me miss out on the opportunities to do some others. She broke her trend line, and she's got some work to do. However, there's some other ones that are looking kind of juicy. Let's take a look at Ethereum. She's looking kind of spicy, I gotta say. And it's all about these trend lines that we're holding. And, we got some harmonic ideas here too that are telling us bullish, baby, bullish. We're headed up. We got targets up at, we just hit one. We just hit our first target area right there. Our 236 Fibonacci. Nailed it. All right, so the $3170 area. Cool. We don't need you anymore, do we? You've already done what you needed to do. I'm looking at this little guy over here, which may or may not. I guess maybe you played out. Was that close enough for you? I've still got regardless, we still have $3,500 target next if we clear out this $3,170 or $3,200 area. Be looking at 35 area, rod up through there. And to me, I think that's kind of sexy. Here on the 4 hour, you might see that Ethereum's got the little green dot at it. Are you trying to do something now? You ready to do something right now? You breaking out right now? Ethereum, do I have an Ethereum play here? You at resistance. Oh man, I got some bearish divergence there. She may take her a few minutes to get above there. A safest play would be to wait till she got above there and held it for support, honestly, because it could just as easily, come up and then come back in, and then Sunday dumps, bring everything down or something like that. So you got to be a little cautious with things. I mean, it looks good. It tempts me. I'm tempted. But she's kind of up there, baby. She's at resistance. I don't like buying them resistance. I like buying these lows. I like buying your trend lines. I like buying the bottoms of these things because that's where your risk to reward is the greatest, in my personal opinion. I mean, if you wait till you get past certain levels, you've missed most of the move. But if you get it toward the bottoms, you can set tighter stop losses. Pretty much the same stop losses you would have if you bought up here and had to go with a much smaller position and everything. I'm just saying. Some people don't see it that way. Some people see this as a high risk. I don't know why. Like something down here would be high risk, and I'm like, it's not. As long as you got a bigger picture saying that you got some bottom fib areas over here, got some support levels. Oh well. Everybody's got a different outlook. No, I don't think you'll ever find you ever put two traders into a room and have them agree on everything. No, you're wrong here. No, you're wrong. No, this is my way. That's kind of how trading stuff kind of works. How's it going, everybody? 14 people hanging out. We got Chris Klein in the house. Chris, you get the clap tonight, buddy. Oh yeah. And we got Floki's Angel coming in second. Floki's Angel says, I love your show. And I love that comment. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are so supportive. Been here for a long minute. And I appreciate you. And I think all you guys that hang around and support this channel, hitting that like button, leaving a comment every now and then, definitely participating in chat, whether you say something stupid or just something wise, share your thoughts, whatever. Just as long as it's nice and not insulting to, well, especially to me and to anybody else in the group. Spread some love and kindness and helpful hints if you can. This is a community, and that's what I like about YouTube, man, because you can get a little community together that can actually, there's been some great, excellent projects that have been presented over here to say, hey, I've been on this, I researched this, and this looks real cool, and share it here, and then like something you wasn't thinking about, something I wasn't thinking about, and like, oh damn, that's pretty cool. And it's just sharing ideas in a big community, but no shilling. We can smell that coming a mile away, but we just like to share. We got Silver Days in the house. How's it going, Silver Days? Postmodern Oddities. Haven Peck, Trump coin. Yeah, I haven't looked at that in a minute. Trump and what, you got Pepe? We can take a look at that. If you guys got anything you want to take a look at, I'm happy to look at anything. I'm not one of those that are going to sit here and say, oh, this one totally sucks. Why are you in this? I'm not going to tear you apart. If I see something that looks concerning, I will mention it. It usually always comes back to tokenomics most of the time. And some warnings if things are down on their deepest bottoms, because that can get kind of tricky. Sometimes they're ready to pop, and then sometimes they're ready just to go lower, So there should be a request marker. Yeah, there it is. So that request marker, when I come back, and I'll pay attention underneath here for any tickers, coin tickers and stuff like that. That way I won't miss them as much. Scar and Chasco, how's it going? Zcash is extremely good right now. I know Zcash is looking kind of sexy, huh? I'm going to have to populate my what do we call this, watch list over here. Since I don't know what happened to all my other watch lists. They just all disappeared. That was crazy. Well, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at a few coins here. Let's start out with meme coins are moving. Trump has got balls of steel, making some big ass moves in the world, cornering the global oil market too. And let's that coin earned some respect today. It went from 475 up to 566. It went up almost $1 today. Ooh, what was this? Wow, that was a you suck, Road Dawg. Looking for a bounce in these areas, and we did not get it. I think this was from over here, though. And then she went there. And there's no reason to do one from there. I think I just moved it over, but still. Trump coin has not had very much love shown to it, nor has a lot of the meme coins during this. That's nice. You got a falling wedge. Alexa, skip. So a big ass falling wedgie. Depending on how you want to look at it. Now, if you start from over here, I mean, this is where we got the most touches, so you can make an argument for that. You want the most touches. You can also make the arguments for the start and end of that area, too. It's still going to give you the same thing. But as long as we got 2 touches on one side, 3 on the other, you got a valid pattern, and I still consider it a falling wedgie. And falling wedge, and this is a shallow one, and they actually get a little bit more traction, according to Thomas Bukowski. Checking out your indicators over here on Trump. You got some good things. Bullish divergence on the 3-day. Is it getting, and we're starting to see that, I guess, is what we're seeing play out today. All right. So just short term, looking short term. Looks like we're headed to 588. Right there, about 660 is going to be our first hiccup area to watch, and then of course 773, and this is pretty much standard practice right here, folks. I'm just telling you. Those particular 3 fibs when we're starting out here. More important thing is to zoom out a little bit and go back to where we were in April of 2025. Down to that is that October 10th dump there when Trump coin went down. How far did it go down? $1.53? Oh my gosh. And we're going to eyeball that 1076 area. Those are some fairly conservative areas to kind of watch, and that's a double up from where we are now. So yeah, there is an idea that it can double up and even do a lot more. I mean, we could end up going back around 20 or something, just depending on how 2026 plays out. But this particular formation that it's in, the squeezing down a price, now these, according to Thomas Bukowski, have a 68% chance to break to the upside, and that's très cool, man. The measure move is to go from the top all the way down to the bottom, which would incorporate that wick, so we do this. And then it's got a multiplier that he puts onto it, which is basically 62%. So we can take this and pull this little guy. Well, I did it the wrong way. From 0 to 6 to the 618. And you see that basically almost comes up to your standard measure move that you would do normally, which is just to pull a standard measure move from the top to the bottom. Now, it doesn't always work out that way, but a lot of times it does. A lot of times it will come out really close to each other. But that's 2 ways to get your measure move. This would be the easiest to eyeball it, just the width of the channel itself. And you got to wait for the actual breakout. A lot of times you see people put things wherever they want it to break out and then go with the measure move, and then, you know, that's your target. And that's cool, but they're teaching, and then I don't know, I never some change that, but or talk about this, but you do have to come back and tweak that, right? So let's just assume it breaks out here. It brings us back to the top, and that's another general rule with wedges, rising wedges or falling wedges, is that when, you know, kind of I won't say a wives' tale, but just a saying that goes with it, they usually go back to where they started, right? And a lot of them can. So it's a good indicator we can be headed back around that $16 area if we just get a breakout of this wedge. So we just got to wait. A little patience, and this is on the 12-hour. 4-hour, what are you looking like? She's trying to get above that 200 moving average. That's what she's trying to do. It looks like it's about time that she wants to try to start climbing up these moving averages so that we can work on flipping them. They are still in bearish formation, but we're at the point now we're starting to test that 200 again. And maybe we'll get some stuff like this. That's what happened the last time. It ended up failing in the end, but you got some nice little come up over there, right? on average. What was that? Oh gosh, that's 67%. That's crazy. What if you what would that be right up here around $8 if it were to do something like that again now? So Trump, yep. Is she starting to move? And I think we're starting to see a lot of these coins moving, right? Let's take a look at Pepe. Pepe's been moving. Pepe's been doing it really good. I think Pepe is over past our target. Oh, she's at her 618 right now. So this is an area that, and she's fighting through it. That's what's so crazy. The 618, she's over here talking to which moving average is this? That's the Miss Lucy. She's over here talking to the devil. Talking to the devil over here. So, oh snap. Well, the short idea that I had over here, because I assumed that she was going to come down, so I had a short idea that got stopped out. It's because you suck. Apparently I suck. That's a here on live TV. Oh no. It is just recently in this hour officially got stopped out. Okay. You suck, Road Dawg. Is she looking good? I expected, I think, was it over here? Because it already, oh yeah, okay. So the short idea was when we broke the trend line. And it was coming down. And that's a valid idea that time, it is, but unfortunately, our market is more bullish than bearish, so that 1618 rejection didn't work. We come up again, maybe try it again, but she's saying no. Clearly no. Not right now. Not today. Not today, Toto. She's hunting for the next higher up targets, so we're looking for a 786 and a couple of these other guys. Let's just take a first look at Pepe from this area right here. So from this idea, from this swing high to that swing low, we just broke out of our discount zone. I mean, man, I wish I bought more Pepe when it was under 0.00000, all those zeros and sixes. Because she don't do it very often, right? So 79.3 is what the fibs are telling us to look for. And then that's 1112 area right there. And that is very highly likely to hit those. It looks like you've got a harmonic going on right here, which we weren't looking at or playing. We went to 127, didn't we? So, and so these are the targets for that harmonic. And we can also look at the bigger picture and get some even more bigger boy targets, right? Because that idea is telling us that, the real juicy place to still get a big bag of this is still right where we're at right now. And that's telling us that 1257 and 1258 in that area is quite a common place for Pepe. And it would hang around there for quite a while. And then this higher high area right here at 1863. So that's what happens when we zoom out to the bigger picture of things.
Leaving me thrashed to count a shadow, pulling me to sin, but I stay sober, fighting from within. Oh, crypto sober, gripping my
so this is on the day. Let's go to the 4 hour. Resistance ahead, but I'm telling you, man, when she starts doing her little climbing thing, I know we got 600, and we could roll over here, we could go up to 800, roll over, or we can actually go up quite a bit past them, and I would be looking at this area right here, that 800 area for, I believe that might be what we see. Man, did you clear out all this stuff too? I don't know what to think about this. All this stuff just disappeared off my trading view account here. I don't know why. Gotta put some price label right there. I thought I just put that one on last night. All right, so this area about right 0.000008. I would pay attention to that. I think there's a chance we can get up there, and then get our rejection. 880 is another one, and I do like the 8s, and so does price action too. So I'm paying attention to that one too. That's the bigger fib. But if this harmonic idea be true, and I do believe that it would be valid. Even that's a perfect 113. Yep, I'm loud. She's looking juicy to me. This is bullish. This is a bullish harmonic, and it means that this should be reversal. All right, let's take a look at Zcash. Zcash. You know, well, before I do, why don't we just go ahead and take this guy? This is Peppy on the 4-hour, right? Let's come over here to the Telegram. Into the chart room over here, trade setups. All right, so we just had a nice trade swing targets is what I put out over there. I wish I'd put the percentage on it. I didn't think about it. Probably because it's not on my tool anymore. Why not?
Job breaks my soul, heart's frayed and torn. Single dad fights alone for my girls. I'm warm.
Where are you?
Choke my breath, rents a chain I drag. Yeah, crypto spark holds my hope. My last tattered flag. I'm lighting up the dark.
Darn it, man! I don't see a. Okay, well, I'm not gonna sit here and hunt for this all night. I see real too when nobody's looking. Man, it just cleared everything off, didn't it? I gotta put all those things back on my little marker down here. Okay. Well, you didn't go. Let's take a look at Zcash. So rising channel idea, we were getting above, came back in, had this little trend line, lost it. So I take that as a bull trap kind of idea, and it could be sending us all the way back down to our next little trend line down here or down further. So a lot of people were getting bullish on this one, right? This is the 4-hour. We zoomed out a little bit. Should we be bullish or should we be bearish? So we're looking at local patterns here, or local trend lines, and we're at resistance. And you could make an argument locally that this is a megaphone pattern that could be breaking out. It could also be coming all the way back down here to 480 before it breaks out. This Ichimoku cloud is making me think this is not as bullish as what I've heard some people think that it is. It's below the 50 moving average. I know it's above the 9, and that's cool, and we say everything's fine, but this green cloud is kind of telling here. Let's see what else we can find out here. This looks interesting. Now, this one might be a little contrary. Now, this is our MACD. She's a lagging indicator. Now, she's just flipping bullish. She might have the goods on this one. I'm just saying. Yeah, MACD, she's a little late to the party, and she often comes in drunk or I don't know what she does, honestly, but she comes in feeling pretty good with some good news, just a little bit late to the party before she gives it to you. So she says it's looking good, and she's just now walking into the party. I would pay attention to it. So let's see. Let's go out bigger. 3-day. How are you looking? I'm looking at MACD. She ain't as happy over here. She's still trying to figure things out over here. Or she's sad. She's feeling a little bit better. It's just that's now she's starting to feel it kick in right here. All right, so that tab of acid that we slipped in her drink seems to be having some effect here. However, 200 moving average is at 433. She's got some work to do. Okay, she's got some work to do. She's been doing some work. She's got some work to do. Oh man. let's see. This is going to be a job for the local fibs. What do you got? A 0.5? Okay. Well, at least we got that. Okay, so we got a 0.5 retracement. That can open up some possibilities for us here. Okay. So we do have that one. And I don't have the fib level mark for this one, but if it is going to go up to the upper room, make some higher highs here, or looking at this area by about 638, we'll mark him. And I'm going to have to put a note in here so I know what the hell he is. You are a measured myth or an A, B equals CD. I should just put that. ABCD from a 0.5.
Road Dawg Crypto, even as a king. Why you ain't hitting like what's it gonna bring? Show some love, hit the button, let's go.
There's some other targets too, but that's. We want to pay attention to, especially right over here for a double top scenario. We could be coming up for a double top at 560. That's one of the possibilities. The other possibility is coming over to 601 is what I got. It's 1.5er. And then, okay, and then here we go. And our measure move over here from where we drew our line is coming in at the other one at the 2. So those are the 2 ones that we could be looking at here. For high areas. Other than this 618, which that's a little bit stronger than those other guys. So if we are moving up, those are the areas I would be looking for. If we're coming back down, I'd probably look for us to test 480 there, and that may not even hold. You might end up finding yourself at 452. So 4 hours looking. It looks like it might be promising. The safer bet would be to wait till you actually get your breakout. Get above about 525 or something if you're more of a conservative trader looking for confirmation and everything. Some people will be looking at, look, a cup and handle, but is it? Is it? Right, well, no, if you're looking at it here, your price is right. I look at it as a continuation patterns, right? Price did rise into the lip. It's still at a top area. Maybe you can get by with that. Maybe. I like to see them come up for price becoming. This one's actually trickling down, and then we loop down. So, but on the technicality, you might say, well, price did rise into the lip. So I would be kind of torn about that. But then again, I would say zoom the hell out, man. And like, why focus on that little cup and handle when you got a trend line over here? You already got a top line. Just go to the bottom line. Why don't we just connect the dot? What does that say? Well, that doesn't have. Who cares if it's a cup and handle? You got a channel that's got about a 64% chance to break out. Okay. But I won't get that cup and handle measure move. You get the same damn measure move, baby. They got the same measure move. You just got to easier to see. Don't have to argue about it and figure out if it is or not. Go back and look up what's the volume supposed to look like in the cup and handle formation. Nobody ever talks about that stuff, and that's kind of important when it comes to pattern trading. ThomasPikowski'sPatternSite.com. If you're looking for to increase your pattern trading awareness and get the real statistical information, this is a free site, so it's free. He can buy his books, but he's got a heart of gold. He put all this information out there for free, man. He wrote the book, The Encyclopedia Pattern Trader. He's a nerdy geek, computer scientist that retired in his mid 30s, by the way, from trading. He saw kicked ass, and he's giving some away. So it's a site that helped change my life for the better. I'm just saying. I'd rather buy the retest after a breakout. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Bottoms are the best, ain't they though? I'm just saying, they're sexy. We like them. We like them rounded bottoms. Good ass coffee in my martini. Are you drinking coffee martinis? I need some good ass. This good ass coffee's keeping me up way too late. It's ruining my mornings. Buy my trading course. Good ass coffee. Oh, I should shill my trading course, shouldn't I? $9.99 a month. Where's my shill? I haven't shilled it yet. I lost my shill. Oh yeah. Feel like that special crypto experience in a private room setting where a fungusy toenail can point to the entry and the exit positions for your Bitcoin trading charts. Join my trading group today, the OnlyFans Footsie group. It's on sale for $2,499 a month. Join today.
Subscribe, let's roll. Subscribe, let's roll. Charts on the wall like a cowboy's pride.
Whoa, I missed one. Somebody said something. Wow, you guys have chatted me up here. I'm way behind on the chat. I may miss some stuff here. Can we take a look at Can you take a look at Cake and Axel? Let's see if we can take a look at Cake. What's Cake doing? Is it under $2 right now? I think Cake's a pretty good one. I think any of the DeFi plays, Uniswap, PancakeSwap. Oh, you're at $2. Because it was, we have a harmonic pattern down here. Well, I think that's in the dang reversal patterns. I think we got the reversal down here. We're looking at one of, there's probably several over here. This was actually the lowest low. But this was that was one of our bullish things where she took off. And after that, she was making higher lows. It was set. That's one of the things about the harmonics. They're there to help you find reversals. And that's kind of a cool thing to respect them for. I guess we can take you off. It's kind of junking up my chart here or something. All right, that's cool. So she was at an 886. It looks like Fibonacci retracement, but probably from here to there. Just gotta get back familiar with what we're looking at. So we need to go first of all from this guy right here down to there. Okay, beautiful, nice. 236 did it. So when we're in accumulation, that's always going to be the first target to shoot for there. Because that's where one of our serious rejections can come out. We can stay down here and bounce up and down for a while and maybe only hit this guy once, may hit it several times. We can do a lot of things through here. But it was when we get out of this zone that you look back and say, gosh darn it, man, that's between $1.80 and $2.26. I probably should have bought more of this. I mean, you're not going to say it now, but when we get over here to a $3 target, you'll be like, damn, I should have bought more there. But this is sadly in the market. This is a place where everybody's saying, no, I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. And even right now, I mean, you'll hear me say that right now. I won't get into something because look, of course, we're on the bigger time frame here, right? Because we're at rejection when we are right now. It's not the greatest place right now to jump in unless I'm playing this longer game. And I don't mind coming down a little bit, maybe to 190 at some point over the next week or two. But this is a great place to build a position. So, but probably not to take a trade if you're expecting to sell it over the next day or two at 2 something. But it's still a good accumulation zone. All right, and so we can also. There's a couple of different ways that we can even approach this, and once we get our bottom idea in, and we're like, depends on what you want to do. This is when we do this. When we see that 236, if you're a position trader or you're one that's trying to do a swing trade, one that you don't mind holding for a few weeks to maybe a couple of months to kind of get some good gains, which would be what you need to get from these areas, for that big 35 to. I mean, it's on spot. This is no leverage involved. Your leverage can make it better or possibly worse for you. 63% gains out of spot toward the top target. 35% out of this one. Very, very good target right here. 256, 257. And even if you had 2 or 3x leverage on this one, getting in somewhere around 190 and working that up there 3x, well, then you're making what? You doubled it. You doubled it on a 3x just in that move. Take some patience and all that, and you got to have conviction. That's why you'd want to That's why I think this is a good one to do something like that with, because it's it's got a better use case than most of your coins out there, and it gets action because a lot of people do use PancakeSwap. I like PancakeSwap. Last cycle, that was one of the hottest places out here because Ethereum was just too damn expensive to use. You'd be looking at a polling wedgie. So your ad resistance, not the best place to get in. It's a good place if you want to take a little profit if you got in a little earlier and you got some leverage or something going on. But otherwise, building a position in here is kind of the best play, I think. I can't. Where are you, man? I gotta find you. Are you over here? Nope. I'm trading Rodeo. It's not there. It should be here. There we are. Price range. That's the one I'm looking for. This guy. So imagine if we were to break out and we went up to our first target. It's about 10%. Nothing great there. Up to 226. And then she may get a pullback, and it may take her a while before she ever gets up here with that 25% gain at 260. But I don't think that's bad for a swing trade. How long did it take us to get from there down to here? We were there in November, so a couple of months. Might take. Who knows how long it'll take to get back up there. Hopefully quicker than 2 months, but I like it. I look for things like this. I look for that, but I particularly look for things like this or coming back to these areas too, which could still happen. On the 4 hour, she's looking good, so she's maybe trying to do the breakout. I hope so. Judging by what we saw on Total 3 and everything else, which, you know, we should go check out others. The indice. So I can add it over here as the Alt W adds it. That makes it easy. Put it over here with my indices. So this is others, and this represents our altcoins. That's the 4 hour. Got the golden cross over here. That's the buy signal. And we're above the 360 moving average. Looks like we're headed up towards 225 billion. Pretty nice. Trying to take out this high right over here. How are we looking? Let's see if we can how far we get if we can get past 21 billion. That's going to be some severe resistance right through there, I believe. So we still got a little bit more push out of these guys, and maybe even more. That was a nice little fake out. We looked at that the other day, and the retest, and then we started moving like crazy. The rejection area I thought we would have, they're saying screw you, Road Dawg. Just came back, retested, and went on. Looking good. Eventually, I mean, we could make it all the way up through here and even just a wee bit higher if we're starting to climb up, and it looks like that's what we're trying to do. We might be getting ready to get into our expansion phase of this bottom here, and that might be kind of fun. All right, let's what was it, AXL? Is that XLR? Let's try Binance. What does our price history look like over here in Binance? Oh man, you've been hit hard. Oh, I know. I've got a bag of this. It's been very disappointing. That's our 1-3. That was our first hopeful place. Didn't hold it. Oh, you went all the way down to these guys, man. Were you? I don't know if I would have been looking there. Let's do. There A, B, C, D would have took us right here. And we went just a wee bit further. A wee bit further there. Alright, well, let's take you into account, Mr. Wick.
Buy some road today. Grow that bag, no delay. Pump.fun.
You can stay. You got confidence here. That 382 looks really nice to me. $0.40. That'd be great. Get back up to 40. Hasn't been there for a while though, man. That's been since August. So this is Axelar. It's not a bad project. I'm disappointed that it's so cheap right now. I'm disappointed in a lot of altcoins that found some new lows on some of them. AXL. This one works with Bitcoin, best I remember. It's based off of Cosmos ecosystem. It's got a reasonable number of token supply, 1 billion circulating, 1.09 billion, not 40 billion, not 100 billion, not 420 trillion. I mean, it's got a reasonable amount for today's standards. It's starting to be conservative. It's got a market cap of 83 million, small market cap. It's been up before, right? All-time high on this little guy was $2.66. $2.66 is down 97% from its all-time high, and it's hanging at 7 cents. Its all-time low was 3 days ago. So if you're looking for one and you don't think that this one's bit the dust and it's dead and it's over, you think it's got a use case, this might be one of the best times to still get in on it. I'm just saying. I still got my bag on it. It's a small bag, but I'll try to build it up as it goes into value, goes up in value. But let's take a look at the website. Let's get familiar with the project. Let me come back and see if it'll tell me the allocation of everything. Let's see what it looks like. Unlocked, it's 71% is unlocked. There's only 10%. The 126 million is still locked up, and that would be for staking rewards and other stuff, right? Public sale 5%, company operations. So, I mean, it's when they're over here and they're high priced, behind my head, when they're first coming out and everybody's chasing them, and these coins are going for $14 and they're going crazy, and then as tokens unlock, they're not $14 anymore. They start coming down to $3 and then 30 cents and then 3 cents because they get diluted over time. I mean, we got some dilution over here, but 7 cents. All these are out. 1 billion, not bad. So what is Axelar? It claims to deliver secure cross-chain communications for Web3. The project involves a decentralized network and tools to help builders of decentralized applications, or dApps, with seamless cross-chain communication through its protocol suite, tools, and APIs. Now, I thought they were tied to Bitcoin. Let's go over to the website. The gateway to on-chain finance, tokenize, trade, and earn yield through a single development platform. Reduce operational complexity, blah, blah, blah. So real-world asset exposure, DeFi, wallets, enterprise. Axelar connects institutions, and that's a key word, institutions to the entire on-chain ecosystem through one integration. You can see the appeal for that, okay. From token launches to trading and yield, everything flows through a single, secure, compliant entry point. Trade with the deepest liquidity. So, JP Morgan's Onyx can rebalance large portfolios of tokenized assets on any chain, enabling institutional-grade portfolio management across the entire blockchain ecosystem. Okay. Anyway, I don't see the Bitcoin reference I was looking for earlier, but I thought they had something going on with Bitcoin. Maybe not. So you got to do your due diligence in it. It looks a little... It's different what I remember, but I get so many of these things confused sometimes. There's so many of them to keep up with. But I do have a little small play on this one. So I'm in there with you. Because I think she can get back up to around $2, man. That'd be awesome, dude. Awesome. That would be the awesome sauce. What if we want to get back to 172 and I'm like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I got some of the staking too. I'm big in Cosmos ecosystem. I have been for somewhere between 4 and 6 years of staking and stuff, and going on over there that I just don't even touch. Just let it do its thing and see what happens. This is a big old experiment for me. That would be 2,300%. a 23x to get up there from here. If it gets to $1.07, that's 15x. If it gets just to our little red line here, 236 Fibonacci, 67 cents, which is one that I would be kind of, that's 8x. That's or almost 9x, 900% gains. So, shoot. What's this saying? What's this song saying? Possibilities here. XRP going to 545. XRP's your biggest bag ship. Who's Melania? Melania's moving too. It needs to. It got killed. Could you take a look at 1,000 Floki? Let's see. We haven't looked at that in a while, have we? So it's got a. It's weird to do. Okay, so I got a Floki. Gosh darn it! It already triggered it. So I got to type Floki first, then I got to go over here and then put 1,000 in front of it. It's tricky to find on TradingView. Bybit looks good. They probably have. Used to Binance would be the place you would go for your charts, right? But then they got to where they'll cancel places and take. I don't know. They got a history of taking people out and bringing them back in. Their charts aren't as good for history as they used to be. Bybit's actually starting to get the reputation for a reliable place to look. So, I see you had some up, downs, and turnarounds. Looks like overall you're still at an 886 retracement, which is bottom territory. I'm on the daily chart, just looking overall. So Floki, and you guys are big Floki fans. Yeah, see that's 886. It was really good here at support, and then all this crap happened. October 10th, our second Liberation Day. Oh man, we've had such a 2025 was a year of hell for altcoins. From December, from January, well, it all started in January 2025, just downhill from there. Maybe you'll wake up and it was a big nightmare. It was a year of wasted time. Oh no. Just gonna learn some stuff with the charts though. You got another year of experience, and it's those years of experience where you've been having your ass handed to you and suffer through mistakes and all that. That's where you learn, baby. That's where you learn. There's still a lot of resistance for this guy. There's still a lot of resistance up ahead. Even up to that 8 cent area. We're at 5.4 cents per 1,000 Floki. All right, so I got that marked right. I can't see it. Yeah, I got it marked. All right, let me do a few other little tricks over here. Nice. You wick down to the 272. Beautiful, and you haven't been back since then. All right, you're ticking some boxes here, Floki. Let me check you out right here. Swing high, this swing low. Oh, snap it! Well, we'll just go with you then.
Just dust. The market's laughing, sentiments a hoot. Fear stink in the air, I'm the cowboy in the boot. Fed yank the rug, turn my dreams to a scream. All cones in the mud, like a nightmare on Elm Street. Fed yank the rug, now my back's full of sandy years of clowns.
We went bigger, didn't we? Yeah, okay. A little confluence. Good. These are going to be the real juicy places. Nice. I'm getting a bunch of 618s lined up. So the bigger picture says, and there's still another bigger picture on top of this, 18 cents is doable, and that would be our higher high region. If we kind of get back into these ideas here, you know, and start playing with these previous channels we were in. But this is going to be resistance, so it kind of points to these 618s, about 11.3, being a little bit more reasonable at the moment. Take our local trend lines and we just, I mean, we got to roll with it. Got 2 touch points on that. Take these guys over here, and then that one's pointing more to this 382 area right here. So your next best target is going to be about 6, and I'm guessing you're probably holding this for a while. And this is a good area to add to your bag, definitely, in my personal opinion. But she should be working toward come up here. It may take it a few times to get her breakout and then start working back up to 11. Eventually back up to retest this guy over here at 16 cents. And then we can start working toward this guy 18 and see if we can get back into this little zone over here where it was fun to play Floki and everything else. So Floki's got a big ecosystem. It's got a big community. She just came down I think it's at a good spot, personally. That's me. Not everybody will tell you that. Now, as far as the run-up it's had now, I mean, you'll have a lot of chasers come on, but still overall, not a bad place to build up a bag. Safer for more conservative people to wait till it gets above, you know, the 6 cent area and whatnot. But for us Degens, we like it down here, don't we? I do. After something, okay, let me put it this way. Now some of these coins will die, okay? Some of them will not make a comeback, or they might make a little of a comeback and then die. But the argument you're going to hear is that it's high risk to jump in when things are down, because they can keep going down lower, right? And they can. But if you're using your fibs and you're looking at those basement levels and you're doing, you know, you have a better chance of finding those areas. And if you wait for confirmations, you definitely do. So if you find area support and trend lines or in your fibs, you know, your 272s, your 113 drops and stuff like that, and then you use a diagonal trend line, when you get the breakout, that's one idea to help get you in earlier. You don't have to buy on the very bottom touch or anything, but that's a great area to look for and get above a 9 moving average on after you get a breakout. If you see that it makes a higher high after it does a breakout, then, and you missed it, go for the very next higher low. But the reason why I don't view it as risky, because you've already kind of leveled in a bottom. If your stop loss if you put your stop loss below there, and I mean, you got some strategies you can do. You can even use the basement areas down here to go a little bit lower, pick out some areas that it probably won't go to. You got so many options available, but it's less. You're going to lose less. You're going to put the same damn stop loss. You're going to use the same stop loss and have a better entry than the people that are being conservative and wait till we get the breakout or break up some other level. They're going to have to put a lower stop loss. I mean, it's just, you don't have. You're really close. Yes, you're close to the ground. If you fall, you're falling 2 steps versus falling 20 feet if you wait for a confirmation. But that's a very popular thing. That's being more conservative. But to me, the breakouts and buying those higher highs is more risky. And I hope I make that clear. So if we put a stop loss down here and this fails and then it comes lower, okay, we're good. It stopped us out. And she came down, all right? It did what it was supposed to do. We lost what we were willing to lose, right? But if I got to wait and we could go for a decent-sized position down here. That's the thing. I can buy a lot more when it was at 4 cents than I can buy when it's at 7 cents, right? But if I wait till it comes up here or goes past a certain other level before I want to get in, but you can still come all the way back down here and if it decides to make a lower low, it still stops you out. And now, like as I got in here, now I've got a bigger ass stop loss. I've lost more. Either way, yeah, I don't know. I see it more risky to get in at higher prices than to try to target some of these lows. And some people look at it a little bit different, you know. But I found strategies to help me do that, so I try to use those strategies all that I can. And so you'll see some differences in opinion on things like that, and they're both valid. It depends on your risk tolerance and things like that. But the thing is, my take, that if you get too conservative and waiting for too many validations, then you're sitting around. And you can tell yourself you're waiting for the trade to come to you. But eventually you get into the trade. Let's say if you wait for the breakout over here, and that's fine. Well, if all she's going to do is take out this high before it makes a higher low, then, well, welcome to drawdown again, or getting stopped out. And you hear a lot of people that if they wait for it to get past the level before they get in, you hear about stop losses. Stop losses getting hit a lot. Because that's what got me away from doing it. I got tired of being stopped out all the damn time for breakout trading. That's what started to lead me to find strategies where I can start buying on bottom trend lines and bottom Fibonacci areas and things like that. And I can get tighter stop losses, and sometimes you can get too tight and go through the same problem of getting stopped out because they will hunt, right? But there's some strategies around that. I don't know, just my take. Even some of my close YouTube friends, you know, they have a different take on some of that. That's fine. That's cool. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, it's a conservative play. Nothing wrong with being conservative. Perhaps it's being too liberal that got us in all this situation anyway. Who knows? Oh my gosh. All right, so how are we doing over here? I've just been chatty Cathy. Scar Jessica says, really sucked having my Bitcoin stolen. Your Bitcoin was stolen? My lowest entry was 10,000. I had just moved it from my ledger, and someone jumped in and took it. There's a handful of employees hacking account. What, on Ledger? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chef said, nice, I made some decent choices and just sucked in 2020. It did. It sucked. We got played. If altcoins got played heavy, hard. Signs were there, though. We saw signs. I saw signs that I knew that I should have taken advantage of, that I didn't, and learned a hard lesson from that. I heard DAG will be great. I've heard people talk for DAG about years, but I haven't seen it do anything. Haven't seen a lot of things do anything. I heard that Night is going to be the play if you like Cardano. Well, now we move from one token that's got 40 billion coins to focusing more attention to another coin that's got like 40 billion coins. So, right? I don't know. Those Cardano people like to put. I don't like their tokenomics. So eventually it'll probably gunk up. That's my prediction. It'll gunk up too and be a slow mover. 10,000 Bitcoin is where it's at, says Postmodern Naughties. At least it was a small amount and nothing really big, but. Am I understanding you lost $10,000 in Bitcoin or $10,000? I mean, 10,000 Bitcoin or $10,000 in Bitcoin? I'd be pissed about 10,000 Bitcoin. I'd be pissed about paying $10,000 in Bitcoin. I don't want to lose any of my Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a nice long-term play, but not a huge money maker unless you have a low entry price or can buy millions of it. Well, I understand that, and that's the mentality that keeps you from getting into it when you need to get into it. Because if you do get into it and you look back after the time, you'll be glad that you did. That is where you want to store your value. I mean, it really is, in my personal opinion. But I know it's easier to say, I'm not going to make as much, so I want to go with altcoin. But sad thing is, that was not true. And the charts can prove it, that Bitcoin outperformed your altcoins. It would have been best. And even my paper trading account spells that out. This was my experiment. just going in Bitcoin, that made the millions from $100,000 account. I mean, and I'm still down $2 million on a damn altcoin play. I didn't never close it out. It was a fat finger trade, but just as an example, that's what's keeping this thing afloat. Is it afloat? Bitcoin was the winner. It was the winner. At 27, that buys at 27,000. They seemed like they hurt at the time, but we're still at 91,000 in the possible bear market. I don't know. I just think Bitcoin's always your safer play. There's no other altcoin that you can quite do the same things that you can with Bitcoin. You know, it's not going to hold up as well. So yeah, there's a lot more volatility there, and that's just my take, though. But I think a lot of people learned the lessons that I started learning last cycle, which was, man, because the altcoins to me were disappointing last cycle compared to the cycle before. We were expecting something in 2017 to happen last cycle, and it didn't. It was a lot muted. And now I see people looking back and say, oh, man, 2021, well, that was it. That was when ultra awesome. I'm like, they weren't, really. I mean, you could, if you were in early, you did good. But overall, it was kind of which left a lot of us holding on and going, well, it's starting to look good. Maybe we should stick in a little bit, you know, maybe go up some more, and we'll see all that money everybody else is bragging about, but it never came, right? It got good, but not as good as everybody was talking about. You're sitting there waiting for all that, I want that really, really good money. You hold on too long, and you don't get to sell out of those juicy tops. I mean, that's kind of a common story here in crypto. Well, there's 1,000 Floki. I'm liking 1,000 Floki. I think 1,000 Floki is at a good place. Not a great place to just jump in right in. I'm not saying that. I would not be picking this weekend for your long-term altcoin play. Look, they're going off. We need to go ahead and get. No, this is short-term plays over the weekend, because you know this weekend price action doesn't usually stick. There will be here's your ass, sir. Decline coming maybe this week. You know, if they're bumping us up on the weekend, chances are Monday or Tuesday is going to go drastically the other way short term, and they just want to shake us up and down a little bit. But Bitcoin is making some progress, though. Right? Can we agree on that? But we're still not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet until we get out of this guy. We're not there. We're at the resistance. We're at the resistance right now. Oh man, she's trying. You trying so hard, Bitcoin. Are you going to double top over here? See, my play is I was looking at this, and that was the target that we got it. Now, this idea can be tricky. Now, this is either going to invalidate, or this is still within the range for this to work out. Because when you go with the patterns, the harmonic traders that use this particular system, that's one of the things that they talk about, or they teach, is like, you got to give it some wiggle room over here, because she can still flip bearish, and then this plays out. So there are some of the ideas that I read, study about from those harmonic traders are different from how I just kind of found myself learning about it. But nailed it. So is it invalidating? Is it invalidating? Or is this just, they still got us in the big ass range? Is this going to be the fake out? I mean, these are the things you need to be looking at on the weekend. Here on a Saturday night, while they're pumping Bitcoin for no reason to high heaven, and the volume doesn't look like what it did over here, right? Where we got all this action. That's a lot of volume. Over here, when it was pumping up over here, there was some volume there. Still didn't sustain it. That's when we went to 89 and then immediately dropped back to 87, and everybody, oh my God, what's happening? Here was when they gave us the first middle finger. There was volume over here. What do we got going on? There's no volume. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this weekend trading, there's no volume here. This is not authentic price action. This is market maker whale games pumping us up for Bitcoin. Not that I'm pissed at all. I'm all for it. Keep getting us higher highs and higher lows, get us away from this gosh darn trend line, and I'm happier, man. So eventually it will turn out good. But what if this is the Wyckoff spring distribution thing, and now they come back and bring it all the way back down here to 88,000?
Bears are in the pen, Solana's the future.
I mean, it's possible, the thing. So it may not make sense now, but say Monday or Tuesday when we get what happens over here. Manufacturing PMI data comes out on the 5th. Job openings, ISM, that usually don't affect us too much. When does that come out? On the 7th, on Wednesday. So we got to answer. Market makers have got a chance to have a field day on the 5th on Monday, and then again on Wednesday. I just go by trend lines, baby. We got a trend line. And hey, man, who's missing over here? Elliot. Elliot thinks we're topping out too for an ABC correction. According to Elliot, 5th wave A, that means there will be a B and then a C, or wherever C may take us. It doesn't have to take us all the way that long. So I've got some reasons to think that we're at a toppy rejection area as we stand for Bitcoin right now. And I did have I was working on a short over here. Man, this gold trade just can't take off, man. I got a few trades over here. Some of them we opened last night, but nothing doing that great. I think my biggest winner over here is Dogecoin, which has done like 100%. And I got in late. I got in at a breakout of a little lag of all things for me to get in on Doge over here. That is my entry, right? Oh my God! No wonder you got crazy leverage on it. You didn't change your leverage. No wonder you got to put that stop loss in. Oh, I got slots. See, I can get my ass handed to me. I put 14.8. All right, so I got a stop loss here. I might get stopped out on that. I don't know. Unless I didn't change my leverage up. It's got 20x leverage. That's too damn much. I thought it was like at 3 or 5. You gotta watch that when you open up a new position over here, and make sure you always check, because a lot of exchanges now automatically start you out at 20x. Devious little play right there. So Doge is looking kind of caught. Meme coin. We kind of got in. We looked at it before. I think it was over here somewhere, or close to resistance, and I didn't want to do it. I guess I was having one of those wishy-washy moments, but she continued up, so I thought, all right, we'll buy high and sell higher. That's the only place that I've got right now, but it's not great. Doge, can you make it up to 18? That'd be cool. 18.7. Yeah, go ahead and set that too. Don't have that set. They give me $16 out of a $2, a $3 trade. Hell yeah! If I'd be fortunate enough to get right up there. Let's put it down just a wee bit lower. I know I can move you. Just a wee bit lower. Just a wee bit lower. Right there. I want it to get a hit. That's a nice little support resistance here. So Dogecoin coming into resistance right now. Not the place to get in at all. But it's above the 200 moving average on the 4-hour time frame. Doge, look at you. Let's go over here and check and see what's moving real quick. 21 people hanging out. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you.
A little bit.
Thank you very much.
So for the week, we're up about 10% across the board, basically, mostly. Some of them 5 to 6, but looking good. Peppy's up 53% for the week. This is what's happening for the daily as far as the sectors. The top 100 getting most of the love today. And this section over here, 803. What's going on over here? Pin. FWOG. Oh, you still a thing? FWOG went up. Pretty good move today. It's almost doubled since the 18th. This one, though, I regret that I'm not in that one. I thought I had a small position of it, but I guess I did something else with it, rotated out of it. It was around $2, around $2 to $3 for the longest time. She's doing good now. Started out strong. Something else took the spotlight, Acer or something like that. MYX is a finance play, like Uniswap and PancakeSwap. I think it's a good one to go with. She just too high right now, man. MYX is at 670 something. Let's go here. Yep. Could see it actually moving up to about 844 before maybe getting a serious slap down. Let's see about that $13 area come back into play. That'd be cool. She need let's see what we got going on over here. Bears cross. Oh, you can get a little bit of a pullback there. First place I look for to test is 561. That's also going to be the 382. It might hold. If it doesn't hold, then I'd be maybe looking for, on a bad day that we have in the market, maybe it comes back to 377, and that might be a good place to get back in. Right there. She's up too high right now, and I don't like that shape myself. Some people would say, oh, it's a pennant. Might be. Might not be. How long have we been going tonight? An hour and 26 minutes. Let me come back over here to the chat. MYX was the alt leader before the crash. Yeah, it was doing good, wasn't it? This is a song I've been waiting for. This is Chris Klein, Bitcoin Changed My Life. I don't know did I publish that one or not? I can't remember if I published it, if it's available on YouTube or not. Boomer memes. Apparently I got several versions of this song, and you get to hear them all, Chris.
But I heard the truth. One cold winter night, click the orange buy, $10 in the wallet, didn't know why.
Rodo, can you check Bitcoin against the moon cycles? Well, we got a full moon right now. Let me go to the daily. And let's go. Moon cycles right here. So sometimes there's some stuff to it and sometimes there's not. In April it was pretty good, and that was a nice little pump out of April. May did pretty good. A little something out of June, something a little nicer out of July, a little something out of August. So it looks like it was doing everything until we got to October, and then it did the opposite. So it was doing what it's supposed to do when we're on an uptrend, but when we're in the downtrend, it peaked out right before the full moon in October. And in November, you got maybe a little bit. It was mostly sideways and nothing. In December, we got just a little bit. So in the downtrend, we're not seeing that great. And what was kind of weird in the downtrend, the new moon was where we started getting the pump there. The new moon was where we peaked at the bottom. So maybe we should explore this idea a little bit later. Let's look over here. What happened on the uptrend? Nice move, nice one. Here at the top, we were going good. Okay. Dark moon, we went down. Dark moon, we went down. Dark moon, we went down a little. We started going up during the dark moon and into the next quarter. And then on that full moon, a little bit more, and then we started doing opposite on that one. This one did okay. So it was a sideways. So we did that downtrend. What'd you do over here? Downtrend, full moon, sideways, nothing. Full moon here, a little. I thought I was seeing a pattern kind of showing out here with the moons, where, you know, just in your downtrends, you don't get as much out of your full moon, and you don't. And there's a lot of peaks in the downtrend or sideways trend. It works best when you're in a solid uptrend, is what we can see. And it seems to have a pretty gosh darn good effect at support areas on bottoms from what we can see. Well, down here, not much. But we're set. If we're going to get any kind of pumps from it, we're set to get one. Maybe since we're down at the bottom, and maybe if we're starting to do an uptrend, we'll see more. What I was trying to get at, if we're on an uptrend, maybe we'll see more bang for the buck. I don't guess I need that box in there anymore. So hopefully, last one we got, it did a little, wasn't great, but it was something, right? Hopefully we'll start getting more out of it. But usually, I mean, most people look at in the magical or esoteric aspect, you know, a waxing moon, a moon that is going from technically going from dark, or the quarter moon, or the not the quarter moon, from dark. When it first shows its sliver, you have the new moon, then you have your dark moon, and then you have your new moon, which is the new one. That's what I'm trying to say, the new moon. New moon to full moon is normally a period of growth and expansion, and they're looking for something to build into a full moon, and then to start declining from the full moon to the dark moon. Typically, and sometimes you see that on the charts, and then sometimes you see the total opposite. Sometimes you see, and here in crypto, they're looking for it to get to the full moon, and as the full moon wanes, you're looking for price to pump. Kind of goes against the traditional magical thing, or the esoteric thought of it. I'm just pointing that out. But I will take full moon pumps anytime that I can get them. We'll just see how it corresponds with our moving averages as for confluence here. We're above the 9 across the 21. We're above the 50, 9 trying to close in on that 50 across it. It's looking juicy to me. So hopefully the full moon will continue on. I don't know if I gave you anything insightful there on the full moon indicator, but we do have a full moon. I saw it tonight. It's kind of nice. Things look pretty gosh darn good on the bigger time frames. 3-day, the weekly. You guys didn't know we last week we did get that. We talked about it here, the green dot, saying this could start looking good, and now we got it tomorrow. Tomorrow we will confirm. Tomorrow that will confirm. Well, I guess technically it's already confirmed. It's already printed, but technically it will confirm tomorrow. And we're starting to see the stochastics head up right there. One thing I like to look for is where the stochastics are buried on the weekly. Stochastics. This is one of the bottom finder tricks I learned from trading bots, and one of the programming functions that would help you nail bottom areas back in the trading bot days. Stochastics buried around 0, as close to 0 as you can get, and then we're also on the weekly, especially on the weekly. Now we come over to our RSI. And we want to see it at its low too, and it's not below the 30%. I mean, ideally, we would love to see it doing something like this in stochastics, like that. That is definitely a buy signal, but this one can be too. We got a double bottom situation on our RSI right here, and on the second bottom, the stochastics are flipping up as this one's flipping up. This is bullish, people. The weekly's telling us something's getting ready to change in Bitcoin, and when we zoom out and put all the pieces of the puzzle together, and there's still a lot of bearish people out here, and I mean, and they have reasons to be so. Our traditional bear market signals have all flipped up, but we got a little curveball here. We still got our trend line that hasn't been broken, so I'm not going to flip bearish until we break that trend line. It can always hold its support, which is what it's doing. And if it holds its support, every other time it's held its support, we went up for a newer high, right? To try to push this bar up, is this trend line up more and more and more. The last high we got didn't quite do it, so this next one may not go to a higher high. It may only go partial way, but we're still bouncing off the trend line area. So I can't help it to be a little bit more bullish than bearish. we're respecting the 100 moving average, which we have experience on smaller time frames. That can work out, and we can be all right. The biggest thing is to come back up to that 50 moving average and try to get past it and not let any more moving averages cross bearishly over it. I'm talking to you, 21 moving average. If that crosses, then we're up here. I'm saying, well, folks, this is probably our high or low. Get ready for the real bearish fun, and we could be. All I know, we got more of a likelihood to get a bounce here and start working our way up closer to 100,000. And everybody and their grandmama is starting to talk about it now, which that's the only thing that scares me. If everybody starts expecting it, I'm like, oh man. Everybody, either they're going to be, yeah, we're going for all-time new highs 2026, maybe. They're thinking that, or they're thinking, man, we're getting up to 100,000. I'm going to sell the hell out of everything, get out of crypto. I'm going into real estate and stocks or something. I'm going to recover. I'm just waiting for that pullback to. So we could have a huge sell-off somewhere, anywhere around 100,000. People starting to front run it at 96,000, 98,000, 100,000, 102,000, 104,000, 108,000. Of course, then you get some people starting to chase back. That's so too early. Like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should buy more. It's going to be a fun time when we start getting halfway up this little ladder we just lost, right? When we start getting back, they're going to see all kinds of things come out of the woodwork, strategies and whatnot. But in all seriousness, a possible rollover could be what's happening, right? That is what it kind of indicates. But this pattern says something possible different. All I know is right now, we ain't dropping no more. And right now, we got a little bit of hopium. And right now, apparently the U.S. economy just came into like $17 trillion worth of some kind of things they can put on some kind of book to offset something. I don't know, to make the markets look good or whatever. I don't know how all that stuff is going to work out and what the hell's going on even, but the markets seem to like whatever the hell happened with Venezuela, or they will. I don't know. It's weird. All I can say right now on the 4 hour, we're at rejection. It may be kind of tricky. There's an idea that could bring us back a little bit. But overall, man, this looks good. Man, Ichimoku Cloud looks good. Moving averages are starting to do some things. There can still be a flush back to the lower 88s, but still, we're on the right track, maybe. We're on the right track, making higher highs. Expect a higher low. And then that would be the time to start looking in on a Bitcoin entry for a longer term play on our next higher low. And for your altcoins, if you're looking for something for altcoins. So, my play is to try to take profits on what I can in my altcoins, and try not to be chasing on the weekend, because that's what they want you to do. We might have the chances to buy those higher lows short term here. Or you might find some nice little perpetual futures trades, but most of them are buy high and sell higher at the moment, if you hadn't already been in on one. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, 23 people hanging out. Seeing a nice little turn in the market, and some things are catching up and some things are not. Pippin, look at you. Are you still up there, 50 cent area? You got a little bit of a pullback there. Caspa hadn't had a run yet. I mean, she's at a nickel again, but been a damn nickel for a long time. But the memes are starting. Bonk's starting to get a little something going on. That's cool. We looked at Monk the other night. Render. I want to take a look at Render. Render's been moving. It was down to 127, and one of the guys in our group over here, Isaac Delgado, he's been playing Render. I know he's been doing pretty good with Render, and I've seen he's played it more than one time. And here he got in at 128 and got out at 147. He's got a 20x. Now that's a little crazy. Maybe he did it by accident, or maybe he pulled it out intentionally. But you wouldn't want to start out like that. I did on Doge, and it worked out pretty good, but that was totally by accident and pure luck. All right, but Render's doing something. I'm just wondering if we might have a little trader coin going on here. Resistance. She comes back to around 160. I'd be interested in 160. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me. If I missed a coin that you requested, my apologies. I just got caught up in everything, and sometimes that happens. We will be back again tomorrow evening. And the market's starting to look nice. Now, but we know how it goes on Sunday and Sunday evenings, right? Sunday can be a good day or it can be a scary day. This is the day that they like to get us riled up to chase like we're missing out on everything. If we don't get in now, we're going to miss it all. It's going to be over. Oh my God, why wouldn't I insert? Let's go ahead and jump in now. They want to entice those emotions to chase. Or they could do both. They may just flip it on you and start dropping. All of a sudden, Bitcoin starts dropping, everything else starts dropping. You're like, oh my God. And then everybody gets panic and sells, right? Flush outs on the weekends. That's what to be concerned about here. All I'll leave you with is that if we were in a really, really bearish phase in the markets, on your weekends, it would be dump. Every weekend would be dump. The interesting thing that I've always said here on this channel was to wait until we get into Q4 in that area of the bull market. You'll start seeing some uppityness on your weekend trading. We're seeing it now. It's not retail that's doing it. It's the market makers, but we are seeing it. And I take that as a bullish sign. It's not real. They're trying to entice us, but they're doing it. Well, we can play that. We can take their money. And maybe as we recover, altcoins will see a little rally here in 2026 is what we're hoping. All right, but things are looking good, but we don't chase on weekends. That should be a good rule. Just don't chase on weekends. Just a good general good rule. Keep you from having your ass handed to you. I don't want to see your asses handed to you anymore. I just don't want to see it. It's not pretty. It's not pretty when I see my ass handed to me. I'm like, that's such smaller and flatter than it was before. I need to do more squats. Just saying. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Tomorrow's church day. Go to church. I know that was stupid. I caught that though. Hey, this got a stop loss now. Stupid stuff gets you stupid results. I almost walked into it. Thank you very much. Good night, John Boys. Always sell the bottom. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys for being so loyal and hanging out. I appreciate you all. There should be some good opportunities, but it's good scalping opportunities, I would think. And buy them tops. XRP just broke up. Oh, I was at $2.06 now. It did have a breakout of a trend line. Only on the 4-hour, 200 moving average. Let's get that trend line off of there. Nice. That looks good too. It also got the green dot on the 4-hour. XRP is trying to do something. Oh man, I forgot about this. Oh, I'm not in this one. Maybe I should get... Maybe there's an entry I need to target. I'm going to go very local. 211. Ah, that's not much of anything. I'm trying to find something's a little scalp trade. Let me go to 215. They got me on 20x over here. I might keep it on this one because I'm only going to put... Is that right? I'll put $5 in. I got too many trades open as it is. Okay, let's set our stop losses. It's a dang sure just a little sky. That's $3. 73% gains if I get up there. No, that's a 1-for-1 trade. You ain't doing that. Alright, so it's right below my trend line there. I'll put it right below those candles. It's below the candles and the trend line for my stop loss. It's got a higher high there, so it should find support at 205 if it pulls me down. If it loses that, then I'm in trouble for my stop loss. But it's got to break the trend line to get to my stop loss. Technically, I can move up higher, but I'm not going to. Alright, so I got my take profit set, which is just right over here at 214, nothing great. Just a little something to try to build this thing up a little bit and offset some of these other trades. My best trade has been Doge. We already did a stop loss on that one, right? I don't want to go in the middle of that candle. It'll probably come stop me out in the middle of that candle. Give it a little room to run. Right at the stop loss, or right at the trend line, right below it, where price would come down. It's just one little technique I use for stop losses if I'm trying to get them especially tight. You don't have a stop. Shame on you, Solana. What the hell? Naughty, naughty. Somebody's been a bad boy. My average into is too damn high.
If you wanna go and trade with me, stack them coins in the game with me, roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto.
Where you at, Solana? What are you looking like?
Charts go green, dodge your crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. Why you chasing every pump? That's a rookie move. Study charts, don't ride the dump. Hey, keep your head in groove. Risk what you can lose. Stay sharp.
Stop loss right. Okay, that looks good. Keep my stop loss right and the trend line. Thanks for hanging out, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you tomorrow night. Let me just check the chat one more last time here. Whiff is woofing, is it? It needs to. 10x Solana. Scar Jessica says, yep, same here, missed the buy window. Unfortunately, I'll catch more on the dip. We'll have plenty of opportunity. It's just chasing just usually will not go in our favor. It's hard to tell that voice, no, I'm not running chase. Oh, come on, all you gotta do is press a button, it's green, go ahead, buy it. You wanna be in a winning trade, right? Go buy it. You gotta fight that voice. Dog coins. Need more H-bar. It was at a nice place. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow.